Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we will be discussing whether Jesus was married. This is a question that has puzzled many people for centuries, and there is a lot of debate surrounding this topic. Firstly, let's take a look at the biblical evidence. Nowhere in the New Testament does it explicitly state that Jesus was married. However, there are some passages that suggest he may have been. For example, in the Gospel of Mark, it is written that Jesus healed Peter's mother-in-law. This suggests that Peter was married, which would make it plausible that Jesus was also married, since it was common for Jewish men to marry during that time period. Another piece of evidence is the Gospel of Philip, a Gnostic text from the 3rd century. It states that Jesus kissed Mary Magdalene on the mouth, and the other disciples were jealous of her because Jesus loved her more than them. Some scholars interpret this to mean that Jesus and Mary Magdalene had a romantic relationship and may have even been married. However, other scholars argue that the Gospel of Philip is not a reliable source of information about Jesus' life. It was written several hundred years after Jesus' death and was not included in the canon of the New Testament. They argue that it is more likely that Jesus was not married, and that the passages in the Bible that suggest otherwise are referring to other family members or close associates. There are also historical and cultural factors to consider. During Jesus' time, marriage was considered essential, and most Jewish men would have been married. It was also common for Jewish men to have multiple wives or concubines. However, Jesus was a religious figure, and it is possible that he chose to remain celibate to focus on his teachings and mission. In addition, the idea of Jesus being married has been controversial throughout history. The Catholic Church, for example, has long maintained that Jesus was not married, and the idea of a married Jesus has been considered heretical by some Christian groups. So, in conclusion, the question of whether Jesus was married remains a mystery. While there are some passages in the Bible and other texts that suggest he may have been, there is no definitive evidence to support this claim. Ultimately, the answer may never be known for sure, but it is an interesting topic for discussion and interpretation. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has provided some insight into this fascinating debate. As always, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe.